Okay, welcome to the video of just kind of the initial setup and starting. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to just kind of show you how when you first initiate any prompt, when you first begin using the Battle Trading Box, the GPT here, just kind of what the prompts come up, and we'll kind of walk through them and kind of explain a little bit, just kind of getting yourself set up and familiarized with the system. So this is what it'll look like when you first come in. Obviously, the prompts and stuff could be a little bit different. This is just trying to get you up and running and get you started. So if we click on something, the idea is what it's actually going out and trying to get this up and running, and it can go ahead and what it's asking for right now is a prompt to get you going. Now you could, depending on where you're at in the setup, if you've already answered some questions, but you may see something like, I want to set up my level of trading. Now you might just see this prompt right up front, right at the beginning. The reason why you didn't see the prompt when I clicked on it at the beginning is because I obviously have already been playing with the tool. So once you get it up and running, you're not going to have to come back and change this. But you can see that I want to change my level of settings in trading, and you can always come back and ask, hey, I want to change it. Maybe you started as a beginner and now you want to become an advanced, just depending on what you're looking for. So this kind of gives you a little bit of information here. As a beginner, I'm learning how to spot entries, understand confirmations, and manage risk. If you're going to be a novice, I know the basic system flow, but need help staying consistent and interpreting live charts. The advanced is I'm confident with the full system and want aggressive trade logic, and then including the apex triggers. That's just a more advanced, a little higher risk. It's not truly going to tell you, hey, take a trade right here or whatever when you're looking at price action. But what it'll do is it'll be a little more aggressive with entries. If you understand price action, if you understand, that's why it's saying kind of that full system. If you understand really what's going on in the charts, that's what the advanced is for. It's going to work with you on that. And then on the novice is kind of a step down, and of course the beginner is really going to interact with you accordingly, that level. So you can always change this if you find that you want it to be more advanced or less aggressive, more education. So you can just type in what you want, and it'll start from there. And then, like I said, you can always change it by just saying, like what I did on the prompt, here I just said I want to set up my level of trading. So now that the beginner said perfect, now we're going to move in that direction, but it does want you to name the AI. You don't have to do this if you don't want. You can name it whatever you see fit. But the next thing is it kind of just makes it more personable for you. Name it with some of the names that I threw up here, or you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it Stone Cold for the example. And then it's just basically saying that your AI assistant's now named Stone Cold, and it's ready to get going, and it's starting to get prompts here. So that's the workflow. I'm just going to say I want to take a trade. And I'm just kind of showing you some of that logic. Of course, this is a key information. I would say always, pay attention to this. Remember, this is just educational purposes only, not financial advice or anything. That's what this tool is basically too. It's just trying to help you out. So you can see that I just pretty much just typed in the prompt that I want to take a trade. Then it came back, and before Stone Cold can assist in a trade setup, we need the daily market review, which is the DMR. And then it's asking for that screenshots. We do have a video on this as well here in the series to help you get this trading or the daily market review set up and help you get the key levels built in the chart so you can start interacting with this area. So that is the basic flow. When you come to the main screen and you click on anything, it'll actually start with this prompt here and get you up and running. You can decide what you want to do, and then go ahead and name your AI so it's a little more personable. And then from there, like it says right here, it'll be Battle Box Assistant if you don't choose anything. And then from there, you're ready to go and actually start interacting. Now, for any reason you say, hey, I want to change the name down the road, you can just say, hey, I want to change my AI assistant. I want to change the name of the AI, anything like that. It'll prompt it, and then you can change it, and it'll now default to a different name. The other thing is if you want to change the level of trading that you're in, you can always trade that as well. Any one you pick here, you're still going to get pretty much the same thing. It's just going to be the beginner's more knowledgeable in helping you out, and the advanced is just more just giving you information that it sees more direct. So it's assuming that you know quite a bit already at that point. So that's about it, guys. That's kind of the initial setup and get things up and running. And from there, you can go ahead and start playing with the tool and analyzing charts and going from there. So we'll go ahead and move into the next video here and get us moving forward. Thank you, guys.